All right, you guys, in part 2 of my story, in last part, I talked about how I went from a young, insecure trainer to actually someone who was trying to decide to be a trainer to the head trainer and nutritionist at Ideal Fit. So I finished that one when I got the job. And so I'm gonna go from there kind of to how that progressed and what I've done with Ideal Fit, okay? So I got the job as a head trainer. It was actually of IdealShape at the time, back in the summer of 2014. And so when I started there was no Ideal Fit or Ideal Raw. It was just IdealShape. And let's see, first thing I did there was work on the 12-week IdealShape Up Challenge. So that was the culmination of so many months of hard work. And actually it was kind of a little bit of a, not even a little bit, it was a dream come true of mine, because back in my bootcamp days, it was when P90X was really big. And I remember thinking, I want to do this. I want to put my workouts on DVD. I want to write a program. I want to make videos, and I want to sell this. And so I was like, okay, how am I going to do this? Let's see. I have to hire a designer. I have to hire a videographer. I have to hire a photographer. And then I was like, who's going to buy it? I didn't know. So I was like, oh, okay, this is something that's just not going to happen for me, you know? So through this 12-week IdealShape Up Challenge, that dream actually came true. IdealShape made it possible for me to do these workouts on video, to write meal plans and programs and everything for the mass audience, and hundreds of thousands of people signed up to do that challenge. And so it was a huge, huge blessing for me, and it really helped me put myself out there and connect with so many different people. So that was in 2015 into 14, beginning of 15. Next project we were working on was the launch of Ideal Fit. So I knew ever since I was hired that they were gonna launch a women's performance line. And I was so excited because I was like, that's what I wanna do. That's my passion. Those are the kind of products that I personally use, and I was super excited to be involved in that. And so throughout 2015, I was heavily involved in the formulation of the protein powder and the BCAAs and the pre-workouts. Those all launched kind of towards the beginning of the brand of Ideal Fit. So, but we knew that with the launch of the brand, we really wanted to also launch a program. So we're giving people these amazing products, but we wanted to show them also how to use them. And we also wanted to provide community support so that they can have support on their goals. So that was kind of the thing. We wanted to give them products, a program, and support. Those are the 3 things you need to reach your goals, right? So we got to work on the 15-day Fit Body Challenge. So I worked on that for in a lot of 2015, and that launched with Ideal Fit in September of 2015. It was an amazing launch, and sales were incredible, and people just loved the protein and the brand and the challenge. And I did not expect people to see the results that they saw on that. People were losing like 7 to 10 pounds in 2 weeks, and I was just shocked. And the thing that shocked me even more was that they were doing it over and over and over again, and I just didn't expect that. And so they were wanting more, and that's all I kept hearing from people, was that they wanted more of the same. And so in March of 2016, we launched the 6-week Fit Body Challenge, which was the same kind of challenge as the 15-day Fit Body Challenge, but just more of the same. So it went crazy. People loved it. People still love it. It's still my most popular challenge. People keep going back to it for the best results possible. Throughout 2016, I knew I wanted to make another challenge, and I wanted this one to be more of how I train and work out personally as a figure competitor. Well, I was a figure competitor at the time. I'm not anymore. But so I started working on a gym-based program called Sculpt, and that was actually launched in March of 2017. But it took me so long to put together. I worked on it from probably summer of 2016 all the way up through January of 2017. So it's set in the gym. It is traditional weight training with HIIT cardio afterwards, and there's 2 different tracks. There's a tone track for fat loss and muscle building, and then there's a strength track for maintenance and muscle building. So it was so much fun to put together, and that was kind of like my baby throughout all of 2016 that I was working on. So with the launch of that in 17, I also launched the macro book. And the other amazing thing that happened in 2017 was that Ideal Fit launched internationally, and so I had the opportunity to go to the UK and to participate in that live launch event and photo shoots and a whole bunch of really cool experiences over in the UK, visiting London, and so many things that I never thought I'd be able to do in my life, let alone for work, for my career. So that was amazing. Which brings us, let's see, through 2017 into 2018. So I have so many fun plans for this year. Already this year, I have launched my cardio conditioning ebook, which I love to do fun, exciting cardio workouts because I get really bored with cardio. And so this was kind of like my culmination of all these fun things that you can do to get your cardio in instead of just like trudging away on the treadmill or the elliptical. So I love that ebook. And just a couple of weeks ago, I launched Peak Physique, which is kind of the culmination of things I've learned through photo shoots and bodybuilding for peak weeks and how to dry out, shed some water weight, shed some stubborn fat to get you ready for events, photo shoots. Photo shoots, like they could be like family pictures, you know, a vacation, a high school reunion, anything like that. So that just launched and I have so much more fun stuff. Did you hear that weather? We got some spring storms going on behind me. So that brings us to where we are now, and I absolutely love my job. I love the brand of Ideal Fit. I love what it stands for. We believe that every woman is an athlete. Everyone's idea of fit is different, and what is fit and healthy to you might be different than someone else. And whether you go to Zumba, CrossFit, jog with your dog, that's funny, you get it? Jog with your dog. No matter what you do, you are an athlete and you need to fuel accordingly, and so we have the best products for you. So that's where I'm kind of at in my career, and I plan on bringing you guys more info with future videos. But if you guys like this series about my story and my journey, make sure you subscribe to my channel by hitting the little bell so you always know when I post a new video, and I will see you guys next time.